Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach, Milken.
What would our life be like without the use of numbers? Not something I could even imagine. Every day, we use different numbers for something in our lives. Whether it's calculating a series of numbers for things we buy in the student store, using our learned math skills, or counting the number of rockets fired into Israel, having just heard it on the news. We are always using numbers for something. This week's portion, Tazoya Metzora, teaches about certain diseases experienced by the Israelite people in the wilderness, but it also includes a powerful lesson about the importance of numbers. Each disease is linked to a number, whether it refers to the days one must observe for cleanliness or how many days it is safe to be around others and not spread the disease. In fact, the numbers 7 and 8 seem to have a special significance throughout Judaism. We see the number 8 sparingly in association with Shavuot or Hanukkah. In the parashah we are told, males are to be circumcised on the 8th day after birth. It struck me as to why circumcision is defined by the number 8, while the number 7 defines so many other examples from the text. This made me question, what is the significance of the number 8? Many scholars throughout time have pondered the number 8 and its meaning. Rabbi Shlomo Ephraim Lunches of the 16th century, most famously remembered for his work called Kli Yakar, Precious Vessel, said that the number 8 is beyond holy, while the number 7 is the mundane. The number 7 is a number we look at every day. It is the number that represents Shabbat, while the number 8 brings more than just Shabbat. The number 8 is used to signify a day more holy than 7, more holy than Shabbat. The number 8 in this case represents the bond of the Brit, covenant, between God and the Jewish people. The law of circumcision takes precedence over Shabbat. Males must be circumcised on the 8th day, even when it falls on Shabbat. Contemporary Orthodox Rabbi Yehuda Ginsburg shares a similar point of view to the Kli Yakar. He emphasizes that before a baby can reach the 8th day of his life and be recognized into Judaism, he must experience the 7th day, Shabbat. Only once the baby has experienced Shabbat, he is ready to be circumcised on that 8th day and be accepted into the Jewish faith. The number 8 is more than just holy, it is beyond 7, beyond Shabbat. To me, the number 8 is a number that symbolizes miracles. Every year, we celebrate Hanukkah, a story that tells us the miracle of a small jug of oil lasting 8 days, and remember, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, a great miracle happened there. The key word being miracle, Nes. 8 is a number that to the Jewish people means miracle. Every time a new baby is born and circumcised into the Jewish faith, it is a miracle. It is not only a miracle that a new baby is born, but more than that. It is the miracle that a baby is born into a world where he will not be persecuted for being Jewish. It is a miracle that we as Jews have a state to call our own, and every day we can freely practice our religion. Think back 64 years ago in Jewish history. We were being hunted down and killed and unable to practice the covenant. But now, 64 years later, we are strong and a thriving people, a powerful nation. Yet another miracle. And if that wasn't enough, this year the Torah portion that aligns with Yom Ha'atzmaut calls upon us to recognize the number 8. Now, 8 times 8 is the year 64. Israel is 64 years strong. This tiny country, Israel, is surrounded by so many Arab nations, and yet we have not only survived, but also thrived numerous wars and atrocities. Zenes. Israel has been called a startup nation. Why? Because Israel is one of the most advanced countries in the world in technology, chemistry, physics, energy, medicine, defense, and agriculture. Since its founding, Israel has received 10 Nobel Prizes in different fields. On 4 different occasions, the Nobel Prize has been awarded to Israel for chemistry. In the field of medicine, the Weizmann Institute of Science has been recognized on numerous occasions for their inventions and discoveries. The cell phone, the ATM machine, the laser keyboard, the USB flash drive, the instant messaging software, drip irrigation systems, cherry tomatoes, and my favorite, Bamba, all were invented or developed in Israel. Miracles, both big and small. Nisim Dolim ve Nisim Tanim. Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, 64 years old, the day we celebrate Israel's birthday, a day that celebrates a state for the Jewish people. It is a day we celebrate not only the survival of this incredible country, but also our achievements as a nation and a small world leader. And a day we as Jews must honor the covenant given to us so many years ago and the miracles associated with it. There can be no greater way for me to show my love for Israel and what we stand for as Am Israel than my enlisting in the IDF. So in a few months after high school, I will become an Israeli soldier, defending the state of Israel. Yom Huledet Sameach Israel.